How you doing, everybody? I'm Toby. I'm Heather's husband. Last year, many of you will recall that we made a video about our garden, and I think it was the only one we made, and we wanted to really kind of go through the season as things grew and produced and stuff like that. So we're going to try to do that this year, even though the garden won't have quite the variety we had before. We're going to have some good stuff. Let's take a peek. What do you think? All right, let's get it. Okay, now we just got right here, we're just coming down the aisle here. All these peppers right now are sweet bell peppers, green bell peppers. And I hope to get some jalapenos and maybe some serranos planted here in the next week or so. Oh, before I go any further and forget, you may be wondering, why is this man showing us a garden this ungrown at this point in time? Well, I live in Maine, so the growing season is very short. You usually don't want to plant until around Memorial Day or the 1st of June. Now, we had some crummy weather, so what I did, I kept all my plants inside and just kind of brought them out to get sunshine as we needed it. So that's why everything looks so small, where we live and the crummy weather. It's going to be good looking though later, guarantee you that. Alright, moving on down the row here. You can see we got several different kinds of tomatoes. At the very end, that sad looking thing is a green bean. I just transplanted it, so it's just going through the normal transplant process. I'll throw a little Miracle-Gro on it here after a while when the sun goes down, and that thing will be looking good, I guarantee. Now, all these tomatoes with the stick and the tube and the tomato cages, as well as the tomatoes you just saw, were store-bought. We looked all around for all kinds of stuff, and we finally found these at a supermarket of all places, and they were very inexpensive, so that was even better. Now, this is kind of my pride and joy here. This is what I call the little tomato forest. What I had done is just took and threw some seeds up in a window box and watched them sprout, and they turned out really well, as you can see. There's 5 different kinds of tomatoes in here, and the little stickers have a number on them. I took that number and wrote it on the corresponding seed pack so I would know what variety of tomato is growing. That's pretty cool. I'm going to be sharing a lot of those with my neighbors, so everybody will have a little fun with those. Now let me step over here. Okay, this all is corn all up this row here. There's what, 2, 4, 6 holes, but there's about 25 or 30 corn stalks in there. These I started in the window box as well here a few weeks ago. So they're looking pretty good. I transplanted them yesterday, and they're holding up really nice, and we look forward to some good sweet corn a little bit later this season. And if you want to look around a little bit, we didn't go hog wild with the amenities. What I did is that, you know, I'm not a liberal weenie or anything like that, or what you want to call an eco-terrorist, but I believe in keeping things clean and orderly and taking care of the planet and stuff. So what we decided to do this year was just use the materials that we have on hand to make a border for the garden. Look at here what we got. We just went in the little woods just about 30 feet away from us here and picked out some logs, the rocks I already had from a previous garden. And it actually turned out pretty cool considering you know, we just used everything available to us at this time. And somebody will certainly ask, why isn't your garden tilled? Well, because I started late for one, couldn't find a tiller for another, don't want to rent one for another, so we'll just kind of work on this as the season goes by, and maybe even get some landscape cloth to kind of keep the weeds away and all that sort of thing. Well, I guess that's about it, except for my nice pickles over here. Anyway, we appreciate you guys tuning in to Heather's channel. If you haven't seen it before, we're glad you're here for the first time. And if you haven't tried one of her recipes, or even looked at it, man, you look at one, I promise you will be hungry. She's a fantastic cook, and I'm not just saying that to impress anybody, especially, you know, it's just really good food. She's a really outstanding cook. So, I guess that'll do it for us this go around on Heather's Kitchen, Heather's Blue Eyes 1975. I'm Toby, the husband. We'll catch you guys next time. Adios.